All right, here we go. I'm going to clear the space. Okay, so I always get information, communication, all of those things when I'm driving. I don't know, it's like either I'm in the shower or driving. I think it's just because my mind is like free and I'm not really thinking about anything else. So for this reading, what I'm going to look at is karma. So there's some karma stuff going on between you and this other person. So we're going to get a feel for kind of like the baseline of what's happening. This is going to help you know, like, is this for you? Does this apply to you? Is this your situation? So we'll do that. And then in the extended, I'm going to go over into detail about like the karmic factors that are playing out for each one of you. So you and the other person, I'm going to look at both in that extended. So the extended readings are available inside my members space, the collective. You can access that through the link in the bio on Instagram and TikTok, and then you can get to it through the link in the description on YouTube. Okay, so you'll want to watch that to get a vibe for the actual like karmic stuff that's really playing out, to give you a feel. All right, so let's see what's going on. The broom, this is interesting. What I heard right when I saw it was let's tidy up. So I feel like there's some things that are being cleaned up, cleared out when it comes to this situation. So I am feeling like most people are probably in a separation of sorts. Maybe you met someone and it didn't seem like the right time, or maybe something kind of happened, like a circumstance. Maybe it was like a newer thing and then some type of circumstance came up and it wasn't the right time. So something is happening in this situation for a reason. It's happening to get cleared, like to clean it up. Okay, so this is definitely karmic energy here. I have the masculine, so I feel like the karma is happening more for the masculine. Now, keep in mind, if you are a feminine and you have an overactive witch's moon archetype, which is the dragon, the snake, and the peacock, this could also apply to you, because overactive archetypes mean that we're more in a masculine energy. So this could also be for you, but this is for the masculine energies. This is interesting. I had gotten this last time I used this deck. So the lily. So the word that I just got with that is purify. So we've got that broom coming in, kind of like cleaning stuff up. So we're working on like purifying, cleansing. I hear cleansing stuff out of the energetic field. So whatever is happening with this masculine, or those that are more in the masculine energy, and whatever's happening in this dynamic, again, it's really meant to kind of clean some stuff up. Look at this, the feminine. Yeah. So this is definitely pertaining to the relationship. So there might be some feminines also that are relating, where they're like, oh yeah, that stuff's happening on my end, right? I've got that going on in my vibration. So the feminine too, if this is a masculine watching and they have an underactive archetype, which is sheep, vulture, and possum, those are also energies that are in a wounded feminine. So overactive archetypes are toxic masculine energy. Underactive are wounded feminine energy. So feminines and masculines can operate in either one. It just depends on what kind of caused the wound in the first place. All right, so these are my karma cards. I wanted to pull these out. It says your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions, or overwhelming events. This is the 12th house. So there's something going on in the 12th house in your chart. okay? If you have a natal chart, I would check that out. If not, this is coming to, my attention was brought to the hidden tendencies. So this is like old patterns, old thoughts, old beliefs, limited beliefs, toxic patterns. That's the stuff that's coming up right now to be cleared and to be worked on. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. Moon. Okay, so with this card, the vibe that I'm getting here, defend, accept. So it's funny because what I'm getting is we're kind of in between both of these, right? Moon typically means like illusion, feminine energy as well. So we're kind of in this between where it's like we're trying to defend our old beliefs, but we're also in this space of trying to move into more acceptance, more understanding for ourselves and what we've been going through in our experience. So there's still kind of this like tug of war energy with this moon card where it's we don't really quite know where we are with it yet. There's not a commitment there to one or the other. Okay, Virgo, the serving of others, the details of do what you must do. Okay, so I'm pulling them. I'm reading the top one, the one that's right side up. Okay, so if you have whatever your house is that's ruled by Virgo, you might want to take a look at that, okay? You might want to also take a look at where your moon is in your natal chart as well, for those that are into that. If you're not, just listen to the messages that are coming through. For those that are, extra credit, right? So the serving of others, this is this is definitely, again, it's karma. Okay, so there's something that needs to be repaid is what I'm getting. There's also some people that are stuck in a belief that they owe someone something. So I feel like this is, from masculines, it's like, I have to do the right thing. I have to, see this through, like sticking with something even though they know that it's not healthy or toxic, because they're trying to be a good man and they want to do the right thing. For the feminine, I feel this energy is more of like not setting appropriate boundaries, not protecting those boundaries, not being assertive enough in expressing our needs. Okay, so this is stuff that's kind of being called up to have to look at and have to come to terms with and recognize, even as a masculine, like, I feel like for both it's setting boundaries. For the masculines, it's like you need to set this boundary. For feminines, you need to set this boundary. And if the other person cannot accept or respect those boundaries, that's, it might be time that they vibrate out. Just saying. Okay, there will be success from benefit. The North Node. I believe North Node is what your soul's purpose is. One of them is like what you came in with. The other is like what you're meant to share with the world. There will be success from. So what I'm getting from this one is whatever this situation is for these people. Yeah, I'm getting chills, so that's confirmation. This is the end of the cycle. So I feel like this has been going on for a long time. A repeating trend, a repeating cycle for a lot of people. And what I'm seeing and feeling from this card is that this, like, whatever is happening right now, it's kind of like a culmination. And once that situation regulates itself and is cleared, like that karma is resolved, like it's done. Okay, so that's good news. Okay, awesome. So once we fulfill this karma, look at what the energy we're moving into. King of Pentacles. There we go. So for those that have felt like they've been really stuck, that they haven't been able to make any headway, is what I'm feeling and hearing. That's going to start shifting as this karma finally moves, okay? Starts making its way. 7 of Wands. Okay, so we're kind of like moving out of this energy. What I'm feeling is we're moving out of this like combative, feeling like we have to fight for everything. We're moving out of this, okay? We're moving away from this energy where it's like, If you notice that this person's now like on the high ground and people are kind of like trying to come at them, but they're like, no way, dude, I'm up here now. Like, I'm not going back there. Okay. So this is kind of like that energy where like it's clearing. Wow, look at this Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to have some forward movement, especially when it comes to finances, abundance, success, business success, career success, moving forward with ideas is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow, look at this, and the Ace of Wands. I just said moving forward with ideas. This is like new beginnings. This is bright ideas. It's that like newness. This is also masculine energy. I mean, come on, like look at that wand. Like, let's be real. Whoever created this definitely had masculine energy on the mind. This is like coming from this newfound groundedness. Things will start flourishing. So there's really, wow, there's going to be a lot of movement as this stuff clears out. So let's see what this is. Ooh, okay, so this is probably what a lot of you are going through. Some type of major separation. This is the karma. This is like what the cycle is ending. So the relationship has been a karmic relationship. So as you're moving through that, it's ending the cycle. Okay. So there's going to be a positive outcome on the other side of this, but it's going to take a little while. So you're going to need to be patient. Let's see, in just a few more months, good things to come to those who wait. I do feel like there's going to be a significant shift coming in the spring of 2024 for a lot of people in this soul group. I felt that for a while, starting in like February, moving through March, April. We're going to start feeling some shifts. Okay, so for those that are going through a divorce, this is kind of like the vibe I feel like they've been in. So it's affected, for the masculines, it's affected the way that they view the feminine as a whole, feeling like the feminine wants to use them, feeling like the feminine wants to almost like objectify them in a way for their resources. For the feminine, this is more about like energy. For the masculine, like wanting to take energy. I'm hearing also like for those that are dealing with someone who maybe is a little bit narcissistic, that wounded peacock archetype, they're probably dealing with too, like this person was using you as almost like a status symbol to like show like, look at what I have, look at my like, you know, trophy husband or trophy wife or whatever, look at all the nice things that, you know, this husband has been able to do for me so I can be all flashy, or look at, you know, how beautiful my wife is and that means I'm successful and I, you know, makes me look better from a status symbol. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from that. So that kind of stuff is, look at this, is getting cleared out. Let go. Make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. Yeah, so this energy, I feel a massive recommendation to focus forward. Yes, I feel like the majority of the people that are dealing with this are in the middle of this and in the midst. But the sooner that you can surrender these old beliefs, these old wounds, chalk it up to what a lesson it was, the lesson that it presented, learned a lot. I recognize that this was something karmic. It has nothing to do with the person that I want to be and move into. I'm conscious now. I'm aware. I'm doing the inner work. I'm focusing now on what I want to be. I'm grateful for the role that this other person had in my life to get me to this point where I am now aware, so I can have the things that I actually truly want. I can have that partner that I actually truly want, that's going to bring me that soul satisfaction that I seek. And stepping into that energy of just being grateful for what can be and be excited for what can be, because we already know that what we had just wasn't working for us. So why try to hold on to that? Why try to hold on to any of the hurt, any of the energy that was there? Just allow that to move away and allow ourselves to be open. Because I promise you, for a lot, you're going to find that person who is what you're looking for and who can satisfy what you're wanting and who touches you in such a sacred, beautiful way. But I will tell you, please do this work. Do this work to surrender this hurt, to heal, to move through that energy, because the most sad, awful thing that could happen from this situation will be to have not done that work, and you find this person and you're not able to be in a relationship with them, or you sabotage it in some way. That would be the real tragedy, not what you're actually going through now. It would be the tragedy of not doing the work to be ready for the blessing that's coming in later on in the future. Honestly, and I feel like in the next few months, like it's coming. It's on its way with this Knight energy here. Okay, so I'm going to hop over into the extended, and I'm going to look at more of the, just with the tarot, I'm going to look at the detailed information of the karma for both people. I'm not going to assign feminine or masculine energy to either one, because I feel like there are some feminines who are the ones going through this, and there are some masculines going through it. So it'll be kind of like for the one who's going through it and the one who's kind of on the other end, kind of I wish that would clear so that we could move forward and do something. So I'm going to look at both. Okay. So like I said in the beginning, that can be accessed through the link in the bio, through TikTok and Instagram, and on YouTube. The link will be in the description, and you can access that through the collective. If you need your own private reading, you can book that as well through the same methods. And I'm also currently open to and taking on new clients. So if you're kind of in this journey and you're needing someone who can help support you in that, we can talk. All right. I will see you all soon, and see the rest of you on the extended. Bye.